Hello there, I'm Alger Hill. Welcome back to EU4, playing Rule Britannia as England, 2nd July, 1458. We are just about to complete the mission of Levy the Troops. Our sights finally set on dealing with our troublesome Gaelic neighbours. They may suffer from a lack of recognisable nobility and bureaucracy, but they do put up quite a fight, raise an army, and seize their land, giving us claims to Munster, Connacht, Ulster, Leinster, Lowlands, Scottish Marches, Perth, Argyll, Inner Hebrides, Inverness, Sutherland, and finally, the subjugation, Caesar's belly, on Scotland. Oh yes. Giving us that full, sweet CB. Now, they will call in all their allies were we to declare war, which is fine. And were we to declare war on France, all their allies would join too. Portugal would unfortunately not join, even if I promise them land, because they don't like me. It's also a distant war. Austria doesn't seem to give two shits, because they don't owe me at least 10 favours. And Offaly also will not join, because they don't owe me at least 10 favours. How many favours does Austria have? Do I have with Austria? 5, and it takes 2 years. So that's going to be a long time away. Very depressing. But we can probably beat them with just Castile. We do have techs, and we also do now have military tech 5, giving us Gallio infantry. Oh boy. Now we're probably going to be quite offensive. I'm still going to go longbow, though. I like to go back. I like to do it as both. Unfortunately, our general just died. That is suboptimal. I still don't know why I don't have a good dude. So we're not going to give our ruler military command, because I don't want him to die. Well, I'll do it anyway. Boom. He's a 2-3, 2-4, 2-2. That sucks. That's terrible. Meaning we can no longer drill. But we can declare war on the Scottish. French. We're going to need to defeat France first with the combined might of the beautiful Spanish Navy and army. And why the hell is their army so weak now? Where's their army gone? What's just happened? What's going on? Where's their army? Where's their army gone? It should be 15,000 strong. Why is there only... Oh, okay. They only have 16,000. That's not so great. But we can make this work. We can make this work. God, I wish Austria had been a personal union with me. Just die already! Okay, this is going to be fine. Can I claim their throne? I could claim their throne, but then I'd have to fight Hungary to win against them, so... Not super great, and I also don't have enough prestige. That's fine. We need to wait until we have enough military score. We also want to fight them before it gets a chance to get military stakes, but that's not going to be for the 7.5 years. Okay, or 8 years. Okay, so we obviously can't do a direct war against Scotland because Castile doesn't care. So we have to do a direct war against these guys and then call in Scotland and call in Castile. But unfortunately, they would also call in Venice. But I doubt Venice is really going to get involved. They would also call in Savoy, which isn't so great. What is the French military like? It is currently 29,000 men. Okay. We would have to beat them very, very quickly. Like, I'm talking insanely quickly to beat them. I think it might be a good idea if we wait an additional year to try and build back up our manpower a little bit. Our manpower is exceptionally low at this point. We do have enough professionalism to slacken and gain an extra 5,000. Oh, but I really just want to do this. I want to do it sooner rather than later. Let's go. I'm excited. I'm going to do it. Boom. Going to drain our manpower quite a lot. That's okay. We're going to give it a couple months as well. And then we're also going to get a general. James Cumberland. Boom. He's a 1-2. That's mediocre, but that's okay. This is going to suck because we're going to have to fight very heavily. We now can offer a vassalization with these guys. We should try and do that first. Crap. Okay, we can't do that until we've vassalized Offaly. Because we need to call them in. We need to have done this before we need to do this before we can vassalize them. Fine. Alright, let's get rid of the thing with Castile and hope no one goes to bloody war. Okay, proclaim guarantee. Why not? Try and improve their relations a touch. What else can we do? We can send a gift. Yes, we can offer military access. Great. Better expansion. Okay. We have great power actions, but not very much of them. Really do need to steer trade. No, we don't want to do that just yet. We really do just need to try and get their alliance. And how much is it increasing per month? Ah, man. That's going to take a while. 1.17. But we can do gifts, obviously, the kind of standard gift thing where we give them money and make them love us. In fact, it only needs to be 25 ducats, so that's fine. And it only lasts for 5 years. But 25 relation, we need to do 165. So we still need to get 31, so it is going to be about 3 years. Shite, I should have been doing this a lot sooner. Very frustrating. I think we can probably handle France, though, if we just fight really intelligently. If we just do this intelligently, I think we can do it. I mean, one other possibility is that we could... Ah, no. Because of the changes, even if we declared war on Scotland and fully annexed them with France only occupying our continental holdings, we still would not be able to press our claim until we defeated France or until France white peaced, because it would result in their total annexation or vassalization. So I think it might be a good idea maybe to build a few ships. I think a couple heavy carracks would actually be a very good addition. We could also actually do it with these guys. Draw some ships for war. Boom. And that will actually give us the heavy ships that we need. Yes, I know they're a bit disloyal, but... And the Ottomans are going to a golden era. And we have our new tech. Now, what do we actually want to do? We can't change focus another 6 years. It might be a good idea to actually take a military idea first. I was considering administrative, but we're actually not really going to be coring much land at all. I'm thinking we should actually do it for a military idea. And for a military idea, nothing's much better than offensive. In which case I do deeply, deeply regret taking my general already, because we get land leader fire bonuses. But mainly the siege ability, the force limit modifier, and the discipline. I can actually use the force limit modifier. Ah, that would be a good idea. However, quality ideas do mean better fighting abilities, but their morale is going to outweigh that massively. I could try and counter... What have they taken? They've not unlocked anything yet. Because their first idea group, as soon as they get it, is going to mess us up. And they do also have 20% manpower bonus. So, defensive ideas would actually help mitigate this, because I would actually get 15% morale. It would be even beating their spirit, their land bonus they get. But to be honest, I'm not playing this defensively. These bonuses don't really work with me. Quality could be a possibility for infantry combat ability 10%. And I would get some ship ability as well. And artillery eventually with some discipline. Quantity would just help with general manpower bonuses, but I'm actually quite well in that regard. I think I do just want to stick to offensive, give me extra generals with better pips. Prestige numbers. Siege ability is primarily what I'm interested in, but mainly it's the land force modifier that I can eventually get, and the discipline. I think I'm going to grab offensive ideas. And then we're going to rush down the tree, hopefully. We do actually have 10% infantry combat ability anyway. We do just want to vassalize these guys first. This is important. Let's give a gift now. Almost there, guys. Here we go. They're actually allied to Scotland as well. That's interesting. That's okay. So we could actually give subsidies. That would increase their opinion of us by a small amount each year. Oh, wow. Look at that. Holy crap. But it's per year though, so it doesn't really matter. So that's fine. That's actually going to be up there in just about 4 months. Really should have been training him. Why have I not been training him? Should have been training him the entire time. Right, let's go full maintenance. Let's do it. How long until the... Oh shit, we should unmothball our fleets too. How long till those fleets are built? Where are the fleets being built? Oh, in core. Come on, bro. Most time. Okay. Just gotta keep hoping they'll join us. Still will, good. And they have an heir now. Ah. I'm excited, guys. I'm very excited. We have to rush and try and take the... Is that a fort? Oh my god, there's forts everywhere. Jesus H. We'll take Valois as the claim. Alright, let's get these forts undone. They're almost ready to pop, guys. Let's stop improving relation with the Austrians. How many ships do France have? You also have to bear in mind the Savoyan fleet as well. Where's their ships? They actually only have 3 heavies and 1 light, so we're actually fine. These guys are doing fine. How are we doing with regards to leaders? We can get more, so we wanted to. We could actually recruit an admiral ship, giving them 20 influence. Kind of wish I drafted ships for more later, but I think that's going to be very valuable to ensure that they don't get too much control. So we're going to do that. It's going to give them a bit of influence. Is it they lost any? No, it's fine. So we are going to do that. Grand admiralship. Bit crap, but he's got maneuver. That helps. Let's do it. I'm excited. I'm excited. Really wish I had a better general, but that's okay. Kind of want to mill it, but I wait until I get the land leader shock bonus first. Okay. You can almost vassalize them. The commandant has just died, unfortunately. We can replace him with... We can actually replace him with land leader force limit. I prefer to get manpower, because we're fine for force limit. We just have to beat them in open warfare. We have infantry combat ability. This is what's going to win us the war. And boom. Offer vassalization on Offaly. And of course, we now have rebels. Damn it, who are they? 80% in Leinster, 2.8 years. No. Stop that. Okay. Here we go. Do it. We're going to call them in. No one else cares. We're going to call in Scotland. The goal is going to be not Armagnac in Maine. It's going to be Valois, which means we can get the thing very easily. Okay, let's go. Golden Castile. Now they do have more troops than us. That's okay. We'll take off the forts here. Okay, we don't have military access with these guys, do we? Good, we don't. Excellent. All right. Still rebel risk there. That's okay. That's been defeated. Let's find out where these guys are. Got him. A very good general. They don't reinforce too quick. They should have split. They probably have split their entire army up. We have infantry combat abilities. Everyone's rolled zeros. But, oh man, that shock damage. We're annihilating them. We're slaughtering them. Even though they had really good rolls, we did just win. They lost 7,500 men. We actually lost more men, but we did actually win. That's what matters. They're going to reinforce quite quickly. We have no debate in Parliament currently. We could try and get the recovery rate, light ship efficiency, land maintenance modifier, and attrition is even better. So administrative support and lose admin power, yes. Use of crown lands, lose legitimacy, yes. Army commissions, no. Army tradition, diplo support, yes. And bribe MP, sure. It'll last for quite a long few years, though. Quite a number of years indeed. Now, let's just hope they actually join us. We'll split away one soldier. What? How did they breach that so quickly? What's happening? Shit. How did that even happen? Where's this life? Okay. Well, we have to try and go over there and stop them somehow. For some reason, they were able to instantly take a fort without really much trouble at all. That seems a bit unreasonable, to say the least. That fort was active, so I'm a bit confused. Go help them out. Then the 2nd of May, we're on the 29th of April. Good stuff. Give our troops to Kao, and then go wipe them out. Very annoying, if I don't say so myself. Let's go wipe out these Scottish fleets. And let's go wipe out these bloody Scots here. They're milling about. I find very annoying. The French have moved south. Good news. We have also wiped out their little ships here, which is great. Let's move south and start driving up attrition. No, there's too many men to deal with. We can't. We have to do this one at a time. We have to try and take Paris first. Yeah, we're gonna have to try and take Paris as soon as possible. We've wiped out their fleets at least. Go, 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 my friends. Go, go, go. We're gonna have to do something a bit sneaky as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One there. One there. One there. I'm going to split these guys up a little bit. Let's go. Unfortunately, the Castilians are getting wiped out pretty heavily. We have discovered their army, though. 20th of July. What are you doing, guys? You're going to die. Unless you can make it. Can you hold? Yes, they can hold. Yes! They get the -1 from being in the woods. Excellent. We should have been doing this a lot sooner then. We'll take Valois now. We'll also start sieging down in Renoy and Armor. And try and get as much as possible. Damn, they retreated. Damn! You fools. Scottish are being real jerks to us. Legitimacy questioned. Awful against Liberty Desire. None of that really matters at the moment. I wonder if this is actually worth it. I think maybe we should be using our troops somewhere else. We'll leave the one in Maine, but hopefully it won't drop immediately. Send at least half our men over. Captured a heavy ship. Giving heavy ship combat ability. Very good for us. 35,000 of the sources are to the south. That gonna stop breaking it immediately? That's probably gonna start breaking the main one immediately as well. Move these troops over. We need to start dealing with this, guys. We need to deal with the Scottish. A Spirit of Corps! 3 army professionalism, very good. At present, we have the war goal. This is the thing. Go right here. Try and pick these guys up. Let's see what happens. See if we can wipe out the Scottish forces as soon as we can. Because if we could knock out the Scottish, that would be huge. You have the claims. Oh. It's 125% war score. It's 125% war score. We have to... That's why we can't do it immediately. We need to knock out 25% war score first. 3 provinces at least. That's Ayrshire and that. That's frustrating. Bloody hell, hurry up and win! Where are you going, boyo? They don't move north. Spanish are recoalescing, which is good. This feels like a terrible plan. Let's let them move. As long as they don't jump on us, that's important. That's what's important. And we're getting ticking war score. This is what's really valuable here. 3rd of October, 9th of October. Ah, you sods. 14th of October, 10th of October. Right, and then we have 13th and 13th. Perfect. Keep an eye on that siege there. This allows us to wipe out the Scottish forces without much ado. Where's the fleets? Kill them, boys. Blow up their ships. Spanish are recombining, which is good. We've annihilated the Scottish there. Quite easily. We just want to keep an eye on this area here. How many do we actually need to make this siege work? 6. Cool. If needed, we could leave behind... that much, I would say. No, they need to be full. They need to be full. Could break up that much at least. No captured ships, but that's fine with me. Grab a couple regiment kills here. Couple easy ones. Where's the rest of their forces? This is Savoy's army. Nope, the French entire army is there. Brilliant. So any kills we get are just bonuses. Go. Let's move east this time. Good man. Come back to that siege. Any additional thousands we can kill is only benefits to us. Okay, that's going to be it for this episode. Do be sure to leave a like and comment on the video. Let me know what you think of the series so far. I was Algernon, continue to be. This has been some EU4 Rule Britannia as England. Bye-bye.